see how well this records. I'm using the laptop this time, so sorry if it's crappy quality. I wanted to make a video talking about emotions. I talk about emotions a lot in my videos. Sometimes I'm very emotional in them, in a lot of them. A lot of it's just me ranting and raving because I'm really using it as a coping mechanism. But also, I've always intended to help other people with emotions and the issues with them. I've always been very, observant of emotions, as most of us are. Well, all of us are born that way, but throughout the years we kind of tend to lose touch with that aspect of ourselves. And that's mostly because of, trauma that's built up around us and inside of us, and our, the walls that we put up within us so that we don't have to deal with certain parts of the emotional spectrum. And I've never been one of those people, really, that, at least not subconsciously, does that. I've consciously done that so that I could, contain myself, if you will, but I've always been in touch with that part of myself, the part that not only feels what I'm feeling, but can feel what other people around me are feeling as well, like literally feel what they're feeling. Some people call this empathy, but I think it's more than more than just empathy, because to me, empathy is when you're able to literally put yourself in the shoes of someone else based on the personal experiences that you've had in your life. And this, what I call being empathic, or an empath, is literally your body, like it's the chemical reactions in your body that you feel that just happen. They're not necessarily based on anything that you're thinking in your head. It's just you're feeling, an example I'll give is once when I was at a basketball game. I had no interest in who was gonna win or who was gonna lose. I had no feelings about it one way or the other. I was there with a friend who did care about who won, and that's it. I wasn't there to see necessarily who won or whatever. So I know that there's no feeling in me as far as anticipation or nervousness, anything like that, because I have no concern either way about it. And when I was looking on the court, I could tell the player, the player that had the ball that was gonna shoot, I could feel his his anxiousness, his nervousness. I could feel, and not just him but others around me too. You could feel the energy of who wants to win, or who's on whose team, whatever. So basically, it's something that's just natural in us, that's we're born with, and so I can, feel what other people are feeling, their grief or whatever, and I, I'll feel it in me, like I'm feeling it, but it's not me that's creating it, or that's um that's bringing about those emotions. And I know that it's not me, because all I do is look away. Like, if I look away and I'm not paying attention, I'm not absorbing that situation, that environment, that scenario, and I just focus my mind elsewhere, then I don't feel it anymore. So, and you can't, like, if it was my feelings, I wouldn't be able to just, get away from it like that. Yeah. So I can tell, if I'm feeling my own feelings, or if I'm feeling somebody else's feelings, because I've stayed in touch with that part of myself, like I said. And a lot of people haven't. A lot of people, we have that ability, but we don't realize that we have it. So we might be feeling, other people's energy around us, and think it's ours, and then it starts to affect us. It starts to affect our frame of minds and how we're thinking and whatnot. It can, anyways. Um. So yeah, I think the reason why I talk about emotion so much is because I really believe that the key to answering a lot of life's questions lie within our emotions, and how they represent the world around us, how they come and manifest within the world around us. Like, I'm trying to explain it in a way where it makes sense, because I understand it in my head, but it's very so essentially, what I believe is that emotions, they're codes. Basically, there's certain codes within emotions, and those codes, they're they're represented in different ways, and some of those ways are like within the color and of the world, and the shapes of things, the I'm sorry, I know it seems like I'm just rambling on. I wish I could, like, really get what I have in my head, and like lay it out on in a way that makes sense, but it's so hard. It's hard to do that. It's hard because I can't really explain how I know, this, but I just do. I know that within emotions, and our understanding of them, will find the answers to most of life's questions. Like, I just know that that's where the key is. Hopefully I'll figure it out, and I'll let you all know as soon as I do.